Welcome back to Car Craze. Today, we're diving into the 2026 BMW X4, BMW's sleek and sporty take on the luxury compact SUV coupe, blending performance, technology, and style into one sharp package. The X4 has always stood out in a crowded field, and with the 2026 model, BMW raises the bar once again, sharpening the design, improving interior tech, and delivering a more dynamic driving experience without sacrificing daily usability. Right away, you'll notice that the 2026 X4 brings an evolved exterior that refines the coupe-like SUV styling. It still carries that signature fastback silhouette, which separates it from the more traditionally styled X3. But now it's more muscular and athletic. The front end gets slimmer LED headlights and a redesigned grille that's cleaner and slightly more compact than previous years. BMW has clearly pulled back from the oversized grilles of past models and gone for a more refined, balanced look. The bumper has been reshaped with sharper lines and larger intakes, especially on the M Sport and M40i variants, which lend it a more aggressive stance. Moving to the side, you still get those tight proportions and sloped roofline that define the X4's coupe-inspired design. What's new for 2026 is the more sculpted side profile, with slightly reworked character lines and a subtle reshaping around the wheel arches to give it more visual width. The rear follows suit, with sleeker taillights and a smoother tailgate. BMW has also tweaked the rear bumper for a cleaner look while improving aerodynamics. New wheel designs and updated paint options like Frozen Pure Grey and Cape York Green give buyers more ways to personalize their X4. Under the hood, the X4 lineup still offers a solid range of powertrains, but they've all been refined for better efficiency and responsiveness. The base iDrive 30i model is powered by a 2.0-litre turbocharged inline-4, producing around 255 horsepower and 295 pounds-to-feet of torque. This engine has received some mild hybrid enhancements for 2026, which helps with smoother stop-start transitions and slightly better fuel economy. It also helps improve off-the-line acceleration. The real excitement, though, comes from the M40i variant. It's powered by a 3.0-litre turbocharged inline-6 with BMW's 48-volt mild hybrid system. It delivers 382 horsepower and 369 pounds-to-feet of torque, making it a true performance SUV. This version of the X4 can go from 0 to 60 in just around 4.4 seconds, and while it's not a full M model, it's more than enough for most drivers who want sharp handling and quick acceleration in a stylish package. The 8-speed automatic transmission remains smooth and responsive, and xDrive all-wheel drive is standard across the board, giving you confidence in all weather conditions. BMW has also focused heavily on refining the suspension tuning for this year's model. The 2026 X4 feels more planted and composed in corners, with revised damper settings and improved body control. Optional adaptive suspension further enhances ride comfort, allowing you to switch between a softer daily ride and a firmer setup for spirited driving. Road noise is well managed, and steering feedback, while still a bit light for purists, is accurate and precise, exactly what you'd want in a luxury SUV with sporty intentions. Step inside the cabin, and the 2026 BMW X4 shows off the most significant changes. BMW has gone all in on digital, and that's immediately apparent with the curved display that stretches across the dashboard. Borrowed from the latest 7 Series and X models, it combines a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14.9-inch touchscreen into one seamless unit running BMW's latest iDrive 9 software. The graphics are sharp, the response is quick, and voice controls are better than ever. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the customizable widgets let you tailor the screen to your preferences. The climate controls are now mostly embedded into the touchscreen, which may take some getting used to, but BMW has kept a few physical buttons where it matters, like volume and quick access drive modes. The gear selector is now a small toggle switch on the center console, freeing up space and modernizing the interior. Materials throughout the cabin are top tier, with soft touch surfaces, real metal accents, and available open-pore wood or aluminium trims. The build quality feels rock solid, exactly what you'd expect at this price point. Front seats are supportive, with standard sport bolsters even in the base trim. Higher trims and optional packages add features like ventilated seats, extended leather, and a panoramic sunroof. Rear seat space is decent for a coupe SUV, though taller passengers may find headroom a bit limited due to the sloping roofline. That's the trade-off for style. Legroom, however, is more than adequate, and the rear bench is comfortable enough for daily use. Cargo space remains respectable for the class, though the X4's sloped rear does compromise vertical storage a bit compared to the X3. Fold the rear seats down and you still get a flat floor and usable space for weekend trips or hauling gear. When it comes to safety and driver assistance, BMW doesn't hold back. The 2026 X4 comes standard with a comprehensive suite of features including forward collision warning, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Optional packages add adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keep assist, and BMW's highway assistant, which offers semi-autonomous driving on limited access highways. Parking assistance, a surround view camera system, and a head-up display are also available, making everyday driving and maneuvering more convenient. In terms of fuel economy, the mild hybrid systems contribute to a modest improvement across the board. The iDrive 30i is expected to achieve around 26 miles per gallon combined, while the M40i, despite its performance, still manages around 23 miles per gallon combined, impressive numbers considering the power and all-wheel drive. These numbers may vary slightly depending on final EPA certification, but it's clear BMW has worked to make the 2026 X4 more efficient without sacrificing fun. Driving the new X4 feels more refined than ever. It strikes a satisfying balance between sporty dynamics and premium comfort. The M40i, in particular, delivers a thrilling experience with its smooth power delivery and composed handling. Whether you're commuting through city traffic, taking on winding back roads, or cruising on the highway, the 2026 X4 feels confident and composed. You can daily it without compromise, and when you want to open it up, it responds with poise and power. Pricing for the 2026 BMW X4 starts at around $55,000 for the iDrive 30i and climbs into the mid $60,000 for the M40i, depending on options. That places it squarely in line with rivals like the Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe, Audi Q5 Sportback, and Genesis GV70. While those competitors each have their strengths, the BMW X4 continues to stand out for its driver-focused feel, sophisticated tech, and distinctive styling. At the end of the day, the 2026 BMW X4 refines a proven formula. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it didn't need to. What it does instead is elevate nearly every area of the vehicle, from exterior design to cabin tech to driving dynamics. It's sleek, sporty, and practical enough to live with every day. Whether you're coming from a sedan, upgrading from a compact SUV, or just want something that stands out without shouting, the new X4 deserves your attention. If you're shopping for a luxury SUV with coupe styling, solid performance, and premium features, the 2026 BMW X4 remains one of the strongest contenders in its segment. It's not just about how it looks, it's how it drives, how it feels, and how it fits into your lifestyle. BMW has sharpened an already impressive vehicle, and the result is a crossover that delivers style without compromise.